Good morning, Simplifiers. Diana Simplifies here. How are you doing? So, this summer, Dawn from the Minimal Mom and her membership group is doing something called Clutter Camp. And I haven't done a ton of participating so far. There's is actually a really fun time. There's badges you can earn and all this kind of stuff. I haven't been necessarily working toward that. I haven't been posting anything on the page and trying to win a prize. I won a prize from her recently, so and I've won one before. I'm not too worried about that. But there's a lot of new members. I feel like let's let the new members win. My home is mostly simplified, not perfect by any means, but very simple compared to where I started several years ago. And so I did try to clear my counters somewhat. That was like her first thing. And first of all, just show you, I'm gonna have a microwave on my counter no matter what. We don't have a place, there's no way to do it higher. I guess I could put a shelf over there, but then there would just be a shelf over there. So it's just gonna sit here, and that's just the way it is. I have a collection of things here. Before I get into this, I wanna talk about this book. My friend Melinda wrote several poetry books and sold them on Amazon, and she sent me this, and this one's a bit of Tickle for the Mind. I really wanted this one because of this, because if you know, you know, I love sunflowers, and I have them blooming right now, although my sunflowers are kind of like, they're not reaching toward the sun, they're more toward the ground. Anyway, she also gave me a bookmark, but I asked her to sign it for me, and she did. I cherish our friendship, Diana, and with a heart, Melinda McIntosh. So there you go. So sweet of her. Thank you, Melinda. I appreciate it. And here is a bookmark that she also designed, and she put that in there as well. And there's the other side. So sweet of her. That's our ice machine does a whole knocking thing. Because I'm trying to do a video, I haven't even gotten ice out of it. It's just gonna knock. So anyway, I don't have a lot of books that I've kept, but this one's a keeper. I'm putting this in my book collection. First, I'm gonna read through probably most of it or all of it or some of it, whatever. But then it's going in my collection. So anyway, let's get into the video. What I've been concentrating on, and I kind of just started this mostly today. I've looked through, I'll just show you, let's go up this way. I'll show you my cabinets. I really try to keep this not crammed full. Some of this stuff is pulled forward. So like for instance, there's 2 cans, and then, I don't know if you can see, probably can't see too well, but there's empty space all the way back. So I pull the foods forwards, and then it's not all of it is going all the way back. And then I do keep a lot of spaghetti sauce because my dad loves spaghetti, macaroni, anything pasta, he loves it. And I do some cooking for him. And then we just have simple soups for instance, yesterday I got home late. I had not prepared anything, and Spencer ate some soup before I ever got home. So this is sort of my simplified cabinet for some of my canned foods. Also, I've got some pasta over here. And so I did pull out things I wasn't using in there and made sure that was all current and whatever. But this right here, y'all know I shop at Dollar Tree. These are also from Dollar General, but I shop at Dollar Tree. I buy way too much. It's ridiculous. If you know me at all, you know what I'm talking about. I have way too many body washes. I have way too many lotions. I go way overboard. If I see a new body wash, I feel like I gotta have it. I've actually, believe it or not, I've cut back on that, but I'm gonna tell you things I'm getting rid of. This power wash foaming dish spray, this one's my favorite. This one's from Dollar General, and it's apple blossom, and they quit bringing it out, and I was afraid they were never gonna come back with it. So I got this Crystal Clean. It stinks. So I found more of the apple, and so these are I'm just giving them away. They were only $1. I don't even care. This actually, I pulled the rest of this out of a cabinet. I've gone through that closet. It's a walk-in closet it's my laundry room, also a walk-in closet. I've pulled things out of there before. You've seen me declutter in there. Today I just went in there off camera and pulled a bunch of stuff out. These actually don't feel damp anymore. They might be. I'm getting rid of them anyway, but it almost feels like they're dried up. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to open it to see because it's not open, but it feels not so good. I'm allergic to Pantene. Spencer doesn't use conditioner. I thought, well, if it's just conditioner, I can just put it on the ends. It'll be fine. Itched like crazy. I've tried it more than once. So much itching. And this is about half a bottle. And this stuff's expensive. This is really old, but it's very expensive. So I'm going to give that away. This I loved. It's the Unicorn Foam Lotion. I loved it. Just not using it. It's just sitting in my collection. I used it for a while. You can see this. I barely used. It's a hemp lotion. Smells great. It's sweet pineapple and honeydew. Smells wonderful. I'm not using it, and I have other lotions I like better. This is a micellar I got because I couldn't find some of my others. This one stinks. Most of my micellar water I use doesn't have a smell. This smells horrible. Getting rid of it. These Eucerins, I coupons for these a long time ago. Dollar General has really good couponing if you don't know. I coupon for these. It turns out I don't like this brand. I actually put a little bit of this on today. I don't even like the smell. It's not a strong smell, but I didn't like it. So I just thought, well, I'll just try it. Nope, didn't like it. I don't like any of these. And those are very expensive, very good lotions. Somebody would be happy to get it. There's nothing wrong with this Suave lotion. I'm just not using it. Again, getting rid of that. This I've been using. I've had it in my collection a long time. It was $1 at Dollar General. It's Hawaiian Mango. I actually like the smell. It's kind of a and I have ones I like better, so it's over half a bottle. I'm getting rid of that. This I got when I thought maybe my hair problem was buildup, and you can see I've used half of it. That's not what the problem is. I've gone back to using, and it's expensive, I've gone back to using Nizoral. Nizoral seems to be somewhat controlling it more than anything else. I bought this because it says Zero Frizz Technology, detangles, tames, and smooths. It made my hair frizzy. Go figure. I actually like the smell. Let me see. What does it smell like? Ooh. I don't know what the smell is at all, but I like the smell. It doesn't say what the smell is. It says with keratin and biotin. Just literally hated it. It was a new shampoo at Dollar Tree. This one I'm going to give to my friend because she likes churro. I really love this brand of body wash. They quit bringing it into the Dollar Tree. They have some of these at Dollar General, so I'm buying them over there now. But this one, I don't love this smell, so this one I'm setting aside for my friend. This body wash, these just weren't impressive at all. This is a full bottle. I have not used it. The smell is just okay. I'm just not impressed. I bought these a long time ago, the Dermageek detoxifying facial serums. I've just never opened it. I just have stuff I like better, so it's probably fine. I don't know. I use some of this. I love the way it smells, just not reaching for it. I have other lotions. This smell is really nice. It's too overpowering. I'm getting rid of that. I kept keeping it. I was like, I like the smell. I like the smell. These two, I like the smell, just not reaching for them. And so they've just been in the cabinet, so they can serve someone else. I'm going to take everything. I go to the food pantry just right across the street. I just load up a basket and haul it all over there. And then I got 3 little toothpaste. I really just don't like this Detoxify. This is a Crest I don't like, and this is a gum sensitivity. I really am not a Crest person. I'm a Colgate girl. If you're Colgate, you're Colgate. If you're Crest, you're Crest. I am not Crest. Spencer's Crest. I am not. So, and I don't think he'd want these. I think he gets his own. Okay, in fact, I think I got rid of some of his because he wasn't using them. So anyway, all these go to the food pantry. This goes to my friend. Now, I want to take you into I know you can't see my head. My head's cut off. I'm going to take you into this room in here. I have another cabinet. It does have more body washes. I have more body washes than you can shake a stick at. It's ridiculous. On the upside, I have stopped buying them. I literally have stopped buying them. So, because I have way too many, and I know that. So anyway, all this is going to go. Let's go in here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to set you right here. I'm going to do a 2-fold move. I'll be right back with you because I have to carry this stool with these boxes on it. Hang on, I'll be right back. I've talked myself dry. I'm very thirsty. Okay, move you slowly so you don't. Here's my den. Tell you what, we can look at the den. The sofa's pretty well cleared off. I have a few things I need to take with me, so they're on the arm of the chair. This stays stacked up over in this, can you see my finger, over in this corner, just because these are things I take with me. So anyway, I'm trying to keep my den straighter. There's my big Amazon thing for the cats. It's taking up half the room. I'm trying to keep things straightened up. So I am trying to, I did clear my counters, sort of. I am trying to keep the counters clearer than usual. I'm glad it's bright enough we can see. I may end up blocking too much of this, we'll see. Hopefully I'm not blocking the entire thing. Okay, let's see. First thing off the bat, I've got a cleaner up here. Boy, I've had that a long time. It's starting to separate a little bit. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, although it looks like it's, gosh, it looks like it's too full. I'm gonna put this with my cleaners, which is in another room. So I'm just gonna set it right here for the time being. That thing, I wonder if it got too warm. It's kind of hot in here. Okay, let's see. I am instantly seeing things I can part with. I've had this watermelon slushy shampoo for way too long. Getting rid of this. I've had this body wash too long, and this shampoo for too long. And I just don't need them. So those can go over there. Okay, these are body washes I like. I like this one. I don't even think you can get this one. The sugar key lime, I don't think you can get it anymore. The coconut vanilla, another key lime. I got some extras before they quit selling them. My favorite is the pumpkin spice. Oh my gosh. So I got way too many. I'll use these, but I got a lot. I have really too many of those. So I'm having trouble with hairspray again. I got this and it was working, but then I noticed my hair looked crazy every time I made a picture of myself. So I was like, something not right about that. So, I'm not sure. I bought a bunch of these conditioners. I got them on a really good price. They were only like $2.50, something like that. So I'm not sorry I got them. But I'm not sure the conditioner is not what is causing my hair to have all this weird white stuff. I think I figured out I have to rinse. So I'm gonna put all these conditioners back in this other closet, which is where I pulled the stuff out where I just showed you. So I do have some room in there now. I'm gonna move all of these because I'm keeping them. So I need to keep these separate, going and staying. I think I'm gonna open that, same with these, I'm gonna move all these. I think I'm gonna open that Pine Sol cleaner and maybe put some into a bottle because it looks like it's about to burst open, honestly. It's very strange. The bottle is sort of contorted. Okay, so right now I'm using the Suave Max Hold. And Suave was what I was using originally and had a terrible problem with it. It just was not working out for me for some reason. So I have a few Max Holds. I do them scented. I'm just pulling all this stuff forward. Okay, one thing I'm gonna do, Spencer's Coffee's up here, and he's right here, Spencer's Coffee, and he's got a new one. This one's almost empty. He's got a new one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and move this up. So I think you open it, is this right? Let's see, he's got it upside down. I'll let him figure it out. Anyway, I'm gonna put that up there for him. This strawberries and cream shampoo, I really liked this. I just ended up, I don't know, put it up here for some reason. I'm gonna put it in the cabinet in there. Again, way too many shampoos. Diana, you've got a problem. You would think I shampooed nonstop. I'm gonna go ahead and get this away because I don't know. It was doing something weird to my hair, the way it looked. It held though, let me tell you, if you need one that holds, it holds. Let's see. That was the main thing I want to tackle in here. Can you see this corner? This corner right here, there you can see some shave cream. Let me move this so you can see. I bought him some shave cream. I was telling him, I was like, I don't know if you're doing okay with the off-brand, but I mean, it's like $4 for a shave cream now. And then he likes this. So I try to keep extras of everything for him. We have extra, we get this kind of stuff at Sam's. We have extra of this because we both use that every single day. I don't know why that's falling. Let me see if I can just get it into the package. And then I have him a whole bunch of, this is the crest he likes. So I have this all organized for him. Also have a new bath poofs because he uses shower gel, so he uses these little poofs. Also have a couple extra he likes to grease. So I just keep this little container of stuff for him. And then some of his extras are in his bathroom too. So there's that. I have extra of this clear hand soap. I just have that in his bathroom. I don't have anything. He doesn't have all the special scents like I have all the weird special scents. He doesn't have that. And then I have a candle. This candle. I don't think they're even doing these Huntington Home ones anymore at Aldi, but this first rate. I had another one called First Snow. I just loved. But at Aldi, I did buy this Tropical Escape one. When I cleared the counters, I moved my candles off, so that's why there's a couple in here. I just was, I was trying to follow the rules and clear my counters, but I'm terrible at clearing counters. This is a bin that I have for the one thing, I make two different things. One's German chocolate caramel squares. That's what this bin is. And I need caramels for that, so I have some caramels. In fact, my caramels are in two different bins. Let's put them all in the same one so we know how many we have. Same with these chocolate pieces. That also goes. Also these are from, it's premium chocolate chunks, dark, 62%. This is from Aldi, so good. These are so expensive. The price has just gone up so much on chocolate, but man, this is just something I eat as a treat. But I keep these for my German chocolate caramel squares, and then I have the powdered sugar. That's what I use. That's the next bin. That's what I use for the microwave fudge, which I've gotten so many views on my very first microwave fudge one. I updated it, and I did another one. I might have done a third one. I can't remember. But none of them have gotten the views at the first one. The first one's still getting views. I think I've just had 160 more views. I've had thousands of views on that one video. It's actually hilarious because I was, I'm still terrible at videoing, but I was terrible. I've got some organic cocoa that goes. I drink hot cocoa every single day, so instead of coffee, I'm a hot cocoa girl, which may be weird. So like if you drink hot coffee every day, even in the summer, I drink hot cocoa. I had some this morning. So that's what all this is. I love Special Dark. It's been impossible to find, so I've been stocking up on that. The prices have skyrocketed also on this stuff, but let me go ahead and put also just have some regular Nestle's Toll House just because it's a little cheaper. I just mix some of this stuff together. Okay, and then I've got some, in case we needed easy food, mashed potatoes. We don't really eat this a lot, but just this would be, this is like my emergency food. In fact, it may be. Yeah, this expired a long time ago. I don't know, maybe I should throw that out. I'm not sure. So much stuff has expiration dates that to me, don't mean much. Some things yes, some things no. Okay, so I also keep gifts in this closet. I'm giving less and less gifts these days, so I don't have as many gifts as I used to. But I did buy my friend is really into the paranormal, and I got her this Haunted Memphis. She lives in Louisville, but she used to live in Jackson, which is close to Memphis. It's only like an hour and a half away. So I got her this book for only a few dollars and it looks brand new. I mean, it just looks brand new. I got it. We have a Goodwill bookstore, which is A+. I love that store. Almost every time I go in there, I can find her a paranormal book. I need to go in there and look again because I want to give her one. This will be for Christmas. I want to give her one more. But so I know my Christmas stuff is in here. Also have an extra aluminum foil. It takes me years to go through this, but because the price had gone up, I just went ahead and bought 2 while I was buying. So I've got 1 in the kitchen, 1 in here. As you can see, I've got this closet is plenty of space, and it also goes down to the floor. And okay, now Minimal Mom doesn't like you stacking stuff on the floor. I don't care. That's one place that I'm just like, I don't care. I don't think it's bothering me. It really bothers her. It does not bother me. I don't open this door enough to care what's on the floor. So that if it bothers you, obviously don't stack things on the floor. Another thing I do is I get a lot of, I don't know why this is not fitting. I thought I had 2, oh, I know that bar's in the way. Let me see if I can move things. Let me see if I can move something real quick, because this is supposed to fit 2. All right. I keep a lot of saltines, so let me just put that right there. I can put the bone broth here. So I give Sunshine bone broth. What I found out is this one is not working. The only thing that's working now, this is for her platelets. She was real sick and almost died 6 years ago. She's 7, y'all. My baby is 7. But the only one that is working is Zoop. So if you want, what I would say is if you want a really, really healthy bone broth and you don't want to make your own, which of course making your own is the best. If you want a really healthy one, I would say get the Zoop. It's more expensive. It's in a glass jar. It's ZOUP, like soup, but it's Zoop. And it's chicken bone broth. She can't do beef. Beef doesn't fix her problem. Chicken is what fixes her problem. So this is really good. Simple Truth Organic. I think that's from Kroger. It didn't work. And Aldi brand organic also did not work. So we're on Zoop now. Zoop is working. Zoop has been working for months. I've just got extra spaghetti and stuff just because every time I turned around I was running out. Now I think I've bought too much. I'm kind of irritated with myself because I bought this and then I got influenced over there at the Sam's and I bought a whole package of Barilla. I haven't even opened it. I haven't even used this yet. I'm a little bit mad at myself about this. I do think I'll use it, but oh my gosh, you know, I'm gonna put the alcohol up here with the peroxide because it doesn't really go down here. Also, I use baby wipes a lot, so I got a 3-pack, so 1's in my bathroom and 2 are in here, so that's extras. I got a couple of extra little notebooks at Dollar Tree just to have, and so this one, the Lord is my strength and my shield. I really like that one. And then it's just aligned. I think I got this because it was still $125 because, you know, the prices keep going up. I think this stuff's still $125, but I just, you know. And then I got this one. It's just because I can just make notes. Just cheap, make notes, rip it out, take it with me. I'm a paper person. I'm not that's one thing. Dawn is like, you have to do digital. You have to do digital. And I'm like, actually, I'm a grown-up and I don't have to do digital. She swears that we all need to, and I'm like, it's just me and my husband, and now my dad added on. And sometimes I do feel like I should do more digital with dad's stuff, but it's working. Is it perfect? No, but it's working. So anyway, that's what that is. So, and then I used to sell jewelry, and I had to ship it out, and so I had bought 1 million of these mailers, and so I did get rid of a lot, but I still have some. So occasionally, so like, this book, I'll mail this book to my friend in one of these mailers, and if I get another book, I'll be able to put in that mailer too. Hopefully, it'll be paperback, so I won't need a box, because I get rid of all my boxes. That's one thing I declutter regularly. I do have some boxes here, but regularly declutter my boxes. I have a little container right here. It's hard to see, right there for chips. And I thought Spencer needed more, and I got more, and he does not. Okay, here's something I can get rid of. I kept these for a long time because I thought, well, you know, I think I'm in menopause, but who knows? Well, I've been in menopause for years now. There's no reason for me to keep this. This one's open, but there's no need for these. So, I'll go ahead and put this down here with my giveaway stuff. Some, you know, those are expensive now. Somebody would be happy to get that. So I do have a few stray ones sitting here in this container. I'll just keep those just in case something were to happen. And then I have some stuff that I've quarantined. Let's see. Oh, Spencer's like coffee thing. He's using pods now, so he doesn't, but I didn't get rid of this. There's an extra coffee maker in here in case his poops out. There's some pots and pans and some glassware. This is my jar. I do use this, but I leave it in here. If I can't get the top off a jar, my friend gave me this. This is really expensive to buy. She didn't need any more, so she gave it to me. This is one thing, I swear by it, I won't get rid of it. It doesn't work on every size jar, but it works. If the jar fits, it works. It works great. It pops that top right off. So that's staying no matter what. I have extra water in here. These are just water. They were distilled water, but now it's just tap. And I mark on there, I don't know if you see it, that says tap. So I've got extra waters in here in case they turn our water off for some reason, or if we didn't have water for some reason. Okay, I think all the rest of this is staying. We have, you know, it's always good to just go through and see what you have and see if you, okay, like for instance, I forgot these were in here. These are my super fruit organic. These are really good. Super fruit organic pops. These are good. These aren't my favorite, but these are good. And I'm about to run out of my other organic ones. So, and now I'm seeing I have too many bags of chips for myself. I have too many of this. So I'm gonna put this up here. Let's see, which one of these is expiring but first? Well, this one already expired, so I need to use this one. It may be too late for that bag. It got lost down here. But these, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the freezer. The freezer's right here. I'm just gonna pop these in because I'm about to run out. I'll show you the brand I've been using that I'm liking. This is organic freezer pops, 100% juice. These are, it's Members Mark. So anyway, these are the ones I'm eating, but if you'll see, I've eaten through the entire package. I have this many left. So actually I can throw this away. I looked for these yesterday at the store. I'm so irritated. I looked for that entire store. I could not find these. I wish they would put on their app what aisle stuff is on, because they have the worst organization in that store I have ever seen. If you go to Sam's, you let me know if you think that place is organized. They have a whole area in the center of the store that is just bedlam. It's bedlam. It's all kinds of treats and snacks. Spencer wanted to buy I think it's a 7-pound bag of Starlight mints, not because of us, but well, he eats them, but it's for the church. It was cheaper that way, and I'm like, just let me just get him at Dollar Tree. I don't care if it costs more. I walked up every single aisle in that middle area where they got all the junk food. Never found that, and never found these freezer pops. Where are the pops? Somebody tell me where the freezer pops are. I walked in the door, I found Weiler's, which is not what I wanted. Nothing wrong with it, but that was not what I wanted. I wanted these Members Mark Organic. It's their own brand. Why don't you put it somewhere prominent? You make more money off of it, I would think. Just drives me nuts. All right, we have cat stuff in here. So these are the cat filters for their fountain. It's a Cat It fountain replacement. Our fountains are Cat It brand, so that's what that is. And I actually have more down here. I think I bought extras and didn't realize I had a whole package. So I've got 2 packages of that. This is another thing we use, which is let me just open it and show you. I don't know that anybody does this but Sunshine, it's a turbo thing with a ball. She doesn't play with the ball, but she scratches the heck out of these. So we keep a supply, all right? In fact, I get rid of this plastic and this. Scratch and spin. Yeah, I don't need the packaging, but I do need this box right here. All right, so that stays in here. So you can see we just use this for a variety. I used to put a lot of canned foods in here, but you can see, I think I'm mostly keeping the canned foods just in the kitchen now. I think I have cleared out enough space for that now. I'm trying to just keep everything in one place. There's more water down here on the bottom. This, another pan, I really don't need it. I struggle with some of these things just because I have room, it's still sitting here. Once in a blue moon, I need this, but almost never. So it's still here. This is something I could really get rid of, but just every once in a while, I need it. So I don't like stuff like that you just need once in a blue moon, because I really don't want to keep it here. Okay, and then Spencer's got Spencer drinks Dr. Thunder. So he's got his down here. This is actually almost empty, but I guess the fridge is full. And then we have a whole bunch of these. We got 2 boxes of these. This is so we can have regular light bulbs, because I don't like all that weird LED stuff. I like just normal light bulbs. So this is a way to buy it. I think you have to order them. And I forget, there's a special name for them, but you can order, you know, you can't really get them in a store anymore, but you can order these. There's special, and I can't remember the name, but you can still get these. All right. Let's see. This I could get rid of. It was just water balls. I forget what I had this for. A cat or a dog, I don't remember. I don't think it was the dog, actually. Okay, that's pretty much this entire thing. We also have emergency food. Let me see if this will go down far enough. Okay, that's what this bin is. These are emergency food bins. This is the stuff that lasts 25 years and you only need water. And the funny thing is, Spencer told me the other day, he's like, this stuff's about to expire. And I was like, Spencer, we did not buy this 25 years ago. This is not going to expire. This one contains 120 servings. Just add boiling water. And we do have a grill where we can boil water, an outdoor grill. And let's see. The problem with this is it's very, very salty. But this is what's in it. Savory stroganoff, chili macaroni. I really didn't realize I had this many things. Pasta Alfredo, creamy pasta and vegetable rotini, teriyaki and rice, cheesy lasagna, hearty tortilla soup, tomato basil soup, cheesy macaroni, creamy ala king, and rice. And it has 12 of each of those. It's made in the USA, and we've had these for years, but we have not had this. I don't know where the date is on here, but we have not had this for 25 years. Let me see here. Well, where the heck is it? Oh, wait. I don't know where the date is. I think he found it somewhere, but he was trying to tell me we had it 25 years. I was like, no, we haven't. Absolutely. Oh, I found something I can get rid of. Except I can't reach it. There's some wrapping paper back here. You know what? We're getting really, I wonder if he knows how low we're getting on some of these bulbs. We've got 2 boxes of it. I bet I could get this into 1 box, it looks like. I may do that off camera. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this closet. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm gonna put this on the floor and, whoops, dropping stuff. I'll put this on the floor. I'm gonna show you something over in the corner. I've mentioned to you, Spencer is working on the kitchen. We're gonna get a new floor. We're getting a very, very simple floor. We're very simple people. We're not la-di-da. We do have hardwood floors. I'm very la-di-da about my hardwood. I grew up with hardwood and I love it. But our kitchen floor, I don't care. He doesn't want to put tile in. I do not care. It doesn't have to be ceramic tile. I could care less. I found a peel and stick I like, and what's in there is peel and stick. Although I remember him gluing it down, and he said, I think I want to glue this down. I said, you glued the other down. You did. You glued the other down. It'll last a good long while, and it's a lot cheaper. So, we don't plan to live here forever. We did, when we moved here, we planned to live in this house as long as possible. And now, you know, we've been talking about moving south. We're really interested in moving south. Obviously, taking care of Dad right now. I don't know if I've mentioned, but Spencer's dad has metastatic cancer. He's in his early 80s. So, and Spencer won't be his caregiver. He had remarried and had kids from that marriage, and so they're all just closer. So that the youngest will be that he'll end up being the primary caregiver. So we're not going to have to be a major caregiver in his life. Obviously, we're still caring for my dad, so we don't know how much longer, you know, his dad has. I wouldn't think a couple of years, honestly. At this rate, and but I mean, he's doing okay. He's it's not like he's bedbound or anything like that. He's doing okay. They stayed here for 6 months, and then they moved back to. They live in West Virginia, so we don't really see them anyway. But it's a really long. It's like a 17-hour drive from here to where they live in West Virginia, and so So that's not a trip that we make, you know. It's just really, you know, when he went to his mom's in New Mexico, you would think West Virginia would be closer because we're in Tennessee. New Mexico was 19 hours, and apparently the drive to West Virginia is 16 or 17. So it's like, it's the same amount. That's a long drive. It's a really long drive. And I really don't, my back and my hips they just can't deal with a long drive. So there is a place you can fly into. I'm not big on flying. I used to love to fly, but now I just all the regulations, and you can't get up and you can't get out of your seatbelt, and they don't want you to have water. It's just like weird to me. So anyway, okay, Boo. You want to say hi? There's Boo. He's the cutest thing. This is another cat we didn't want, but here he is. But this cat, he slept with us last night. He's so sweet. Did I put you out? I think I'm the one that put you out last night. Sweet baby, Boo Boo. He gets up and starts meowing and pawing at my face and climbs up under the pillow. You know, he's messing with the pillow, messing with my face and stuff. So, wait, let me close this. I'm going to show you. Now, I have a heater in the middle of this that could be moved, but I'm going to show you our mess from this project. This room used to be empty, if you'll recall. It had this one piece of furniture over there and a refrigerator. Now look at it. I can't even get it far enough down. This whole area, this heater, I have to find a place for it. That has nothing to do with this. But he's got all this equipment. Oh, and also the box, I could get rid of that. The box that my Bob Sweet came in, I'm definitely keeping that. I definitely need to get rid of that box or something. Do something with it. I don't generally keep boxes and stuff, but that's what that box is right there. But all this stuff, besides the heater and the box, and there's more, there's something right here you can't even really see. All this has to do with what he's doing in the kitchen. Can you believe that? Anyway, thanks for being with me. That's super bright, isn't it? Let's go back this way. Thank you for being with me. I hope you enjoyed this sort of quick declutter or organize or whatever you want to call it. I did get rid of several other things. Taking all that stuff to the food pantry today. It'll be out of my house. Feels much better. So this is basically what I'm doing with Clutter Camp, because I do have clutter on my sofa, which I just showed you. Most of that has to do with me going back and forth to Dad's, what a lot of that is, and stuff that I might need for his house. And it just sort of lands there. I don't really have a great place for it, but Minimal Mom would not like that, but guess what? She doesn't live with us. It's okay. Love you guys. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.